Once upon a time, there was a boy named Joseph and a girl named Mary. And when Joseph and Mary, I don't know which one, but Joseph and Mary were sleeping, and there was an angel coming down. I don't remember if it's a boy or a girl. And they said to Mary that you're going to have a baby. You're going to name him Jesus. And Mary was just like, oh, that's like great news, but why should I name him Jesus? Why can't I just name him Joe or John or something like that, or Peter? Why just Jesus? The angel said that he was going to be risen to God. And so Mary was just like, okay, but the angel was just like, don't tell anybody except for Joseph.
So now she's pregnant with Jesus. Bam! Just like that. She didn't really know what to do, but she just decided to go see Elizabeth.
Elizabeth was pregnant with John, and John started kicking and moving when Mary came, because he kind of knew that she was pregnant with Jesus, and Elizabeth was really happy for her.
Aww.
I think that after John was born, that she needed to tell Joseph because he kind of needs to know that she's pregnant. So when Mary came home, Joseph was like, what? You're pregnant?
Mary said to Joseph, I'm going to have a baby in a couple weeks. And then Joseph said, well, what do you think the name's going to be? How did you know this? How did you get this info? How? So Mary was just like, an angel came. Joseph was just like, what? An angel came and you never told me this? So Mary was just like, yeah. The angel said I can't tell anyone about it, so I had to keep it a secret. Joseph didn't really know what to do either, but he decided that the angel told him in a dream that he should keep Mary as his wife. The king wanted to count everybody.
It's called a census because it means like you go back to your town, and Joseph was from Bethlehem.
They went to Bethlehem with a camel.
Wait a minute. Back up here. I don't think that's right. It's not a camel. Weren't there donkeys or something?
Mary and Joseph had to walk to Bethlehem, and Mary was sitting on the donkey, and Joseph was walking. When they finally reached Bethlehem, Mary went to the first hotel, and they said there was no room there. And then she went to a second. There was no room there. Joseph knocked on the door to the hotel. There, the innkeeper opened the door. Then Joseph was just like, I need some room in your hotel. But the innkeeper said, there's no room here, I'm sorry, but you guys will have to go to a different hotel. So then Joseph was just like, my wife is going to have a baby. We need someplace to stay quick, because she can't just deliver a baby on the road. So the innkeeper said, we have a manger, a stable just right by our hotel where we keep our animals that will keep you warm for a while. You can you can sleep in it until she has the baby and until she can go." "Thank you," said Joseph. "Thank you, thank you. I will pay you a couple dimes and quarters for each day we stay." So Mary and Joseph went to the stable. And when they got there, Mary had her baby. And when they had their baby, they went back and Mary went on the animal. She was carrying the baby in a blanket. And Joseph was on the ground walking the animal. And they went to the stable and the cow gave the blanket, and then he put hay for its pillow. I think there were sheep, a cow, and horses, and goats. The stall was like shining, but then here's the little stable, and the stall was like right over the stable, and then the shepherds followed that stable on the camels, and they had, I didn't know which one they had to sit on, like there's two humps, and which one would they sit on? They rode on the front hump of the camel and not the back because you could easily fall off. So the angels told the shepherd to go to Bethlehem, all the shepherds to go to Bethlehem, and there are the two boys and one girl, angels, and there's only 3 boys that were the shepherds. The shepherds were probably terrified. One of the angels said to the shepherds, "You will have to go see Jesus." So one of the shepherds said, "Who's Jesus? Where is he at?" So another angel said, "Well, he's at Bethlehem in a stable. You will find it because there's lots of lights near it." "This is fantastic news," said one of the shepherds. "Well, if you go now, you'll probably get to see the baby while he's young." So one of the other shepherds said, "Well, what if they're gone by the time we get there?" And another angel said, "Well, you'll just have to go right now." And then another one said, "This is such great news. We should go right now, just like the angel said."
Yes!
The kings, the Israelites, like the kings that carry the stuff, and they wanted to give the stuff to the baby, and the baby's name was Jesus. When they got to the stable, they got off their camels, and they went right up to the baby, and they worshipped him. There was 3 kings who came, and they brought they brought gold and silver and white.
One of the wise men brought gold,
one of them, but like, is it a type of medicine or something? I forget what the other thing is.
So when they gave the gifts to Jesus, then they left. And then finally, Joseph and Mary could go. And so when they were going, they noticed that their baby Jesus was gone. And then Mary remembered that she had a promise with the angel that he could be risen to God. And so she was just like, okay, well, now that's done. So, but that was quite an adventure we had to do.
And that's how Christmas came to be.
Now that's done. So, but that was quite an adventure we had to do.